Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. Welcome back to Power White. I want to talk to you today. My name is Mamle Godwins, and I am a psychiatric nurse practitioner, a single mother of two boys, and yes, I am a proud divorcee. And that brought me to this page. I have been through domestic violence situation. I have been through over 12 years of divorce trials, multiple petitions, multiple motions to the court for custody, parental alienation, having faced that for decades, over a decade. I faced that. And I would not tell you that all this has not brought me experiences that are worth talking about. My take right now, the latest issue, recently we saw Cora went through separation and divorce in the most cruel, unacceptable, undespicable circumstances. Aside that, she has to face society. Yes, and it's still ongoing. Cora is not been set free since. Till today, I feel like Cora's situation, as much as I want us to leave Cora to rest, Cora will not be left alone for a very, very long time. Yes, because of who he had kids with. Yes. Right now, the latest one that is probably taking the heat and the face of Cora and the pressure of Cora a little bit and the attention of Cora a little bit, which I'm loving it because baby girl get to rest a little bit from all the ridicule, the bad mouthing, the gaslighting, the victim blaming attitudes from society and viewers and followers, right? The latest one is Mrs. LaRuth and Hampton. The husband's name is Robert Hampton, I believe. I have seen various videos from them. I will do series, a couple of videos about them, talking about the narcissistic component, the victim role component, the guilt, assuming the guilt. There are a couple of components in this that I'm going to use clips from their pages to describe to you so you better understand it, okay? However, what I want to talk about today right now as a pressing issue is the fact that none of them is doing their kids a favor. As a person that has been through parental alienation, endured parental alienation, dealt with its aftermath and still dealing with it, if you follow me on Facebook where we do all the magic teaching at Apple Worldwide, it will be great because you're going to get a lot of scope, a lot of education on a daily basis when I come on live. Okay, with this couple, the woman is proven to society and public for social media that she has been abused. Quickly, he jumps on the wagon to come and defend. And another disturbing video I watched is even their friend Kelvin, the Revelation guy who was in a poly relationship with his wife and then another woman. He was trying to, okay, let me come to my brother's aid and stuff like that. And in that video, oh my God, the hostility, the aggression that Mr. LaRuth or Robert Hampton projected or presented, or the way he presented himself there, it was amazing. If you can be this hostile addressing the followers and people who simply don't agree with abuse, domestic violence, or are against something that has been leveled, some allegations leveled up against you, how are you justifying that somebody is not going to believe what your wife or soon to be ex-wife is describing to people? Really. Secondly, I want to address Mrs. LaRuth, right? Mrs. LaRuth, you have posted evidence of being abused on social media. To prove to who, really? Who are you proving that to, that you've been abused? You've said it, you've been abused. It's okay. You don't have to go an arm and a leg mile to prove to anybody other than your kids who you are, who their father is. That can be can stem up or stir up into parental alienation. What you both are doing is really going to hurt the kids in this process. The parental alienation, the gaslighting, the abuse is evident. The kids, there were videos. I was just watching a video from as far as 2020, and I can tell you were being abused. I can tell the marriage wasn't okay. In that video on both of you, your page, Mrs. LaRoute page, whilst you were living together, he was being abusive. He was violent. Why did you answer? Why were you touching his phone? He was cheating, obviously. And that's what I talk about. I told you guys, if you follow me on Facebook, you know. There was a time I was talking to this guy, and I wasn't talking to him. It was just like a Facebook encounter in a group, and then I think he dived into my inbox, or I dive into it, something like that. But whoever dived into the person's inbox is not mad. What matters is I wanted to ask him. He was acting like he's interested in talking to me. So what I did is, so the topic they are discussing in the group, what is your opinion on it? And he's like, oh, as for me, let with me, everybody should keep their phone to themselves. By the way, Epawa White, I know that is not for me. Because you know what? If my coochie, my kwekus is hidden, covered in layers, why would I have to deal with a man who think phone? Why would I deal with a man who thinks cell phone should be hidden? It should be private. When there is an emergency in life, I don't have a problem with you putting code on your phone, because it can get lost somewhere. Your vital information can get in the hands of another person. However, having access to my partner's phone is one of the things I see as a priority. There's an emergency in life. You can be in the bathroom, you can be doing something, and you may leave your phone at home, and you may call, or somebody may call, and it will become important that I answer that call to save you, to save your life, to do something for you, or even for us. So the minute your phone is hidden, and I don't have to have access to it, and I know men that will grab you by the neck like a hawk will, because you got close to their phone and you held onto their phone. It's interesting. So ask for me, it is one of the number one things. Many women will be like, you don't want to hurt yourself, you just want to hurt yourself touching his phone. Hello, yes. Why should I have to hurt myself watching my phone? Meaning you have accepted to be married to this person, even though they will cheat on you. No, I'm going to be the only queen in the palace, and he's going to be the only king in the palace. So if there will be another person, and I have to settle for the mediocre mindset, for the low self-worth mindset, for the low self-esteem mindset, and be conditioned to think it is okay for a man to cheat, for men to cheat, always in their DNA, then I am sorry. That is not for me. I will be by myself and give all the love and attention I deserve to myself, and not share my time and attention to anybody. That is how we do it here on Epawa White. All right? Because you are being conditioned to think it is okay. It is okay to have a man that cheats. Hello? Since when did that become okay? Since when did STDs ended, stop affecting our lives? Since when did HIV, despite the medications out there, HIV is still real. Hepatitis C is still real. Peace and mental health acquisition is real. So why would I be there having anxious, counting ceilings and thinking, where is my partner? What is he doing? Going to work at night and worrying about which woman will be in your bed next. Hello? So, Mrs. LaRoute, since even 2020, 2021, your videos are showing that you were being abused. He himself, his actions on your channel together. So, right now, it's getting messier, and I want you to see what you can do, both of you, because the more you post, the more he responds. Yes, we know, this research has shown that it takes 7 times for a battered woman, a traumatized woman in an intimate personal relationship, to escape or to finally decide they are leaving. They try to leave, they come back. They try to leave, they come back. because of the love bombing and the trauma bonding. The trauma bond syndrome causes this to happen often than expected, and the woman may leave but return 7 times before they finally get to live permanently. So I am sure this is just now that you are leaving, but you have made multiple efforts to leave. He has probably left home multiple times. You have probably dealt with the stress involved, the panic attacks, the anxiety. I've seen multitudes of videos of you guys together where he touched you, he's dancing with you, and your body, whilst he's putting up a show to show he's a good husband and all that, your body language stated it all that, not for me. I'm so done with this. It's too draining. And in my one of my next upcoming videos, I'll probably compile a couple of those videos so people get to see that you have been checked out long time ago. It is just becoming a reality to him. And that is what men don't know. When a woman is cheated on, few times women tolerate it. Those who have the mentality that it's cheating, it's in the man's DNA and blah blah blah, and I won't check their phone. But for most part, for us who are so not into sharing our good with any other woman, it rips us, it destroys us. And from that minute when we have the evidence that you have cheated and we can prove it, and we know you're cheating, even intimacy becomes a problem. To open ourselves up, love you wholeheartedly, get down and dirty in the bedroom with you like we used to, becomes an issue. Because psychologically, we are ripped off that part of attachment, that part of attraction. Yes, the attraction that brings that zeal to want to get down and do all kind of things. That zeal to want to get down and put it in our mouth. We can't do that anymore. Somebody, like, it becomes dirty. We see it like, ew, what could be in the places that you've been putting it to? And now bring it back from there and think it's okay. Put it back in my mouth, have me touch it, have me do all kind of things with it. It gets nasty. And it's unappealing. And it's undesiring, less desirable to us after you have cheated, and we can prove that you have cheated. And that means that you will constantly go back and cheat, because now you can't get it from us at home anymore. So cheating and all those things is real. It becomes even more apparent. The hiding to cheat becomes more openly cheating. So what I want to tell you guys is, try to keep it under control. Try to keep it under control. And I'm so happy that majority, the good thing is these are Americans. So majority